¿Qué pasa, YouTube? What's up? How's it going, everybody? Hopefully all are having a good Sunday. Today I have for y'all the second upload of today, which is going to be a UU Wi-Fi battle I had against Zack off of my Discord. So for those of you who may be wondering, this match did happen a day or two before Comomium Z got banned and Scolpede actually got banned alongside Komodo Z move in UU. So that's pretty interesting. I completely agree with those bans, but funny enough, Azumarill and Superior are still in the UU tier, so that's kind of cool. So if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure to show our support, hit that like button down below, and answer the comment question of the day, guys. Thank you so much for being interactive with the battle. So let's go ahead and jump right into this. So I'm using a pretty cool team that I got from Paris that he got from somebody off of Pokemon Showdown. I forget who he got it from, but he got it from somebody and then he gave it to me. So going into this battle, Nidoking is absolutely terrifying. Also, Infernape could be a little bit of an issue as he ends up leading off with the Nidoking. I was honestly hoping, and I honestly expected him to predict my switch out turn 1, because typically you wouldn't leave in an Azumarill against a Nidoking, but sure enough, he did end up going straight for the Sludge Wave, and this is a little bit bad because my Azumarill here is legitimately the only thing I have to stop Komodo from coming in and going for its Z move. So I need to absolutely keep my Azumarill around, and shouts out if he gets the nickname reference of my Azumarill, as he ends up bringing in his own Azumarill. I don't really have a safe switch into this, so I'm going to bring in my Chambea here. Luckily though, I'm able to take the liquidation, which is really nice because his next turn I will be able to get up my Stealth Rocks. I guess in hindsight, what I could have possibly done was gone straight for the Iron Head just to get off some damage on the Azumarill, but he does end up switching out here, probably expecting me to go for the Iron Head. So getting up rocks here was definitely a solid play on my part, as I will be forced to switch out here because if anything I can save my Chambea for Death Fodder, and I was expecting him to either want to go for the U-turn, get up his rocks, or that I would be able to take two Flare Blitzes with my Gliscor. But no, that does just a little bit over exactly 50% of my health, and here I was hoping that maybe he would get just a 1 point lower roll, or that I would live on like 1 HP, so I could then go for the Roost and get out of range of where another Flare Blitz would knock me out. But no, my Gliscor just kind of gets incinerated, and that's a little bit annoying because keeping Gliscor around would have been really nice for this Infernape. But as I bring in my Mega Manectric here, I'm going to decide to just go straight for the Volt Switch. I did risk him possibly bringing in the Nidoking if he wanted to be aggressive and make that play. So I thought about maybe going for the Flamethrower or the Hidden Power Ice, but ultimately I clicked the Volt Switch and it did turn out to be my better play, which is excellent because now I no longer have to worry about the Infernape. Plus my Chambea is gaining back little bits of HP every single turn. So in comes the Nidoking. The fact that he brought a Nidoking on a Pokemon that's faster than it is screaming to me that he could be Scarf. So I'm gonna make a direct switch into my own Scarfer, which is my Latios, as he does end up going for the Earth Power. I expected him to either go for the Earth Power or go for the Fire Blast slash Flamethrower, all three of which Latios could easily take, and now I should be able to just safely go for the Ice Beam here, as he ends up switching into his Mandibuzz, and he kind of makes the same mistake I made with my Gliscor, thinking that he could live any 2 hits, but no. Ice Beam is a clean to a KO thanks to Stealth Rocks, and down goes the Mandibuzz, and that is excellent because that was most likely his form of hazard removal, and now it is gone, which means my rocks are here to stay. As in comes the Sharpedo. At this point he does not know that I am Scarf, because he hasn't really had any knowledge. All I've done is just spam Ice Beam, so there is a chance that I could be Scarf. So expecting him to go for the Protect in order to guarantee outspeeding my Latios at +1 if I wasn't Scarfed, I end up hard switching directly into my Manectric. Thanks to the Intimidate, I will be able to guarantee live any 1 hit from Mega Sharpedo, and this will allow me to just safely go for either the Thunderbolt or the Volt Switch, as he does decide to sack off his Nidoking as it does go down to the rocks. This is excellent because now I no longer have to worry about him, wasting one of my potential offensive moves because he doesn't have anything else that's gonna get knocked out by stealth rocks. As back comes the Sharpedo, the protect again is very obvious, and because I don't have the intimidate this time on the Sharpedo, whatever move he goes for could possibly knock out my Manectric, although I was fearing him most likely having the Earthquake just because that is something I've seen a couple times on Mega Sharpedo, although it's not very common. It's still just kind of thinking of worst case scenario. As he Mega Evolves this turn, he's actually going to end up going for the Psychic Fang, which I'm actually able to live, and I did not at all expect to live any move that this Sharpedo wanted to go for, man. Shouts out to Corbin, the MVP of the Derm Druddigons in Pokemon 4 Glory Season 2. Shouts out to you guys who followed me through P4G Season 2. So Cobalion just annihilates the Sharpedo as in comes the Komodo. Unfortunately, I do not want this to just go for Clangorous Soul Blaze, so I'm going to make the immediate switch into my Azumarill here, completely wanting to put a stop to any chance of him going for the Clangorous Soul Blaze, as he's going to switch out this turn, probably thinking that he wouldn't be able to knock me out with another Flash Cannon, which is a very safe assumption for him to have made, because I think I might have actually been able to live depending on a roll. So I lose nothing and really just going for the Ice Punch, as he does end up making a good switch here into his own Azumarill. I still have use for my Azumarill because as long as I keep it around, again, Komodo will not be able to Z-move for free. So unfortunately, I do have to sack off the GOAT here, my boy Corbin, as this will allow me to get a free switch into my Scolipede, which, hint hint, wink wink, you guys may be seeing a lot more of Scolipede coming up very soon here. So I'm able to knock out the Azumarill with the Poison Jab, which is good, right? Like, you'd think I'd be in a really excellent position here, but Komodo comes in now, and the issue is that even though I'm adamant, there is no move I have that can knock out Komodo at the amount of HP that he is at. So I have to make this direct switch back into my Azumarill, as thankfully he does end up going straight for his Z move here, or attempting to go for it, but because I am a fairy type, I am not affected by it, which means he does not get his Omni boosts. So I will be able to bring in Azumarill here, prevent it from boosting, and as he knocks me out, I can bring in either my Latios or my Manectric, which should be able to knock out this Komodo. As I bring in my Manectric here, unfortunately, I think Psychic was actually a damage roll at the amount of HP that he was at, and I didn't want to risk Draco Meteor missing, so I thought by bringing in my Manectric, this would have been my safest play, seeing as HPI should be an easy 2-hit KO, but then he pulls out the Autotomize, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of started panicking here a little bit, because if this Clangorous Soul Blaze, sorry, if this Clanging Scales would have actually knocked out my Manectric, it would have come down to a damage roll of how much I literally just said the move's name, the Clanging Scales. I keep wanting to say Clangorous Soul Blaze because I've been saying it so much, but it would have come down to a damage roll from the Clanging Scales to my Latios on whether or not I still would have been able to win. So yeah, this match was honestly just way closer than a 3-0, and I should have honestly just brought in Latios and risk the roll or risk the miss, because then I wouldn't have had to put myself in that kind of terrifying scenario. So good game to Zack. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the battle. Make sure to answer the comment question of the day and hit that like button down below. I will see you all again tomorrow with a showdown live and another Wi-Fi battle. So thank you all for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow. So later, everybody.
No matter where you're at, I'm not here to make friends, it's time to attack and deplete your HP with a final smash. Don't make me turn around and pull a 6-foot hacks. 6 foot hacks, yeah. 6 foot hacks, yeah. 6 foot hacks.